Have you ever found yourself drowning in a sea of self-doubt, harsh judgments, and self-criticism? When you stumble or falter, are you the first to tear yourself down? Well, you are not alone. Many of us have been severe critics of ourselves at some point. But imagine for a moment, what if we switched the narrative, looked at our reflections, and saw not flaws, but potential, not mistakes, but lessons? Today, we are going to embark on a journey towards self-compassion, a path towards embracing ourselves, our strengths, and our vulnerabilities. At its core, self-compassion is treating oneself with kindness and understanding in the face of personal shortcomings and failures. It involves acknowledging that everyone, including you, is fallible and that mistakes don't define your worth. Embracing self-compassion can be transformative. It fosters emotional resilience, aids in stress reduction, and bolsters self-confidence. When you cultivate a compassionate mindset, setbacks become opportunities for growth rather than symbols of defeat. You begin to realize that stumbling isn't a sign of weakness, but an inherent part of the human journey. Importantly, self-compassion differs greatly from self-pity or arrogance. Self-pity tends to isolate us, fueling a narrative that we alone are sufferers. Arrogance, on the other hand, promotes superiority, often masking deep-seated insecurities. In contrast, self-compassion nurtures a balanced perspective, where we neither undervalue nor overcompensate our self-worth, but accept ourselves as we are. Let's take a moment to reflect. Can we cultivate a sense of warmth towards our own imperfections? Can we learn to comfort ourselves in our moments of distress rather than berating ourselves? The journey towards self-compassion is a journey of accepting our own humanity, with all its beautiful imperfections. And remember, it's not just a journey, it's a transformation into a kinder, gentler version of ourselves. Mindfulness is an integral component of self-compassion. It is the conscious act of bringing one's attention to the present moment without judgment or criticism, a practice that aligns perfectly with the ethos of self-compassion. Being mindful allows us to recognize our feelings of despair or inadequacy without suppressing them or letting them overwhelm us. Instead, we simply observe them, acknowledge their existence, and allow ourselves to feel them. It's an act of kindness, of telling ourselves, it's okay to not be okay. And in that act, we find liberation. Imagine this. You've fallen into the habit of criticizing yourself for every minor setback, blaming yourself for things beyond your control. This habit feeds into a cycle of self-loathing and perpetuates a lack of self-compassion. But what if you could break free? What if you could acknowledge your feelings instead of berating yourself? Understand that it's human to err and move forward. That, right there, is the power of mindfulness. It's the power to break bad habits, to replace self-criticism with self-compassion. It's the power to say, I am enough, just as I am. The journey to self-compassion isn't always easy, but it's absolutely worthwhile. Emotional intelligence plays a pivotal role in fostering self-compassion. It refers to the ability to perceive, understand, and manage our own emotions, as well as those of others. A high degree of emotional intelligence can lead to better relationships with ourselves and others. It allows us to recognize when we are being overly critical of ourselves, thereby providing an opportunity to shift our mindset toward self-compassion. Constructing positive habits to enhance self-compassion is a gradual process grounded in self-awareness, perseverance, and gentleness. One practical approach is to adopt the practice of daily affirmations. These positive statements can help you to challenge and overcome self-sabotaging and negative thoughts. By speaking these affirmations, we can view ourselves and our place in the world in a kinder, more compassionate light. Meditation is another valuable tool in this endeavor. By sitting in quiet reflection, we can tune into our internal dialogue and shift it from a voice of criticism to one of kindness and understanding. This practice can help us become more comfortable with our flaws and uncertainties and learn to embrace them as integral elements of our unique identities. embracing ourselves, our strengths, and vulnerabilities is essential to self-compassion and inner peace. It is about acknowledging that we are works in progress, and that's perfectly okay. Our strengths are our pillars of confidence, the skills and characteristics that push us forward and help us achieve our goals. They deserve to be recognized, celebrated, and utilized to their full potential. On the other hand, our vulnerabilities are not our weaknesses. Rather, they are the aspects of ourselves that make us human and relatable. They shape our experiences, fuel our empathy, and cultivate resilience. It's crucial to understand that it's okay to be vulnerable. Accepting our vulnerabilities instead of hiding them allows us to grow and learn. Every challenge faced and every mistake made paves the way towards becoming a stronger, more compassionate version of ourselves. Let's embark on a path of self-embrace together, nurturing a culture of self-compassion and kindness. As we navigate the twists and turns of our individual journeys, let's bring our strengths and vulnerabilities into the light, allowing them to guide us toward personal growth and understanding. You are enough, full of potential, life, and the capability to navigate whatever comes your way. The journey to emotional intelligence and self-compassion is empowering. It's filled with moments of self-reflection and contemplation, leading us to a destination of greater peace, acceptance, and kindness toward ourselves. Let's take mindful steps, cultivate emotional intelligence, build positive habits, and transform our perception of ourselves and how we navigate the world around us. Together, we can embrace our true selves, empower others, and create a ripple effect of positivity and growth. If you found value in this content and it resonates with your journey toward emotional intelligence and self-compassion, please give this video a like. Your support is greatly appreciated, and it helps us continue to create content that empowers and uplifts. If you're interested in exploring more, please check out the videos appearing on your screen. Let's continue this journey of self-discovery and emotional growth together. Thank you for being a part of this community.